Hey guys, can we switch over now? Oh. Sure, Lily? Oh, she ain't gonna want to fish. Oh, she really doesn't look like she's having a lot of fun. No, please. I have no idea how to... What makes you think we have any idea? Come on, Lily. Don't be a negative Nancy. Every other time I've been with you, you've been all happy-go-lucky. Don't be down now. I sign what they say, given that I seem to have taken Mish's place as Shizune's interpreter right now. How monogamous of you, Lily. Oh boy, here we go. I don't bother translating what she says for fear of sparking another fight. Good. Thank you, Hisao. For once you do the good thing. Shizune says you should at least try. It might even turn out to be fun. Very well. Kira, how do you use this? It's pretty simple. I wonder how ethical it is to purposely completely change what Shizune said like that. At least it paid off. I think I understand. What bait do you... What bait do you think would be the best to use? I'd prefer something that wouldn't hurt the fish too much. Oh, you're such a soft person, Lily. If you're putting a hook through their mouth, I don't think the bait's going to hurt them much more. And letting it go? No, don't do that. But if it isn't big, there's little point in killing it. With my hands freed, it's much easier for me to interpret what everyone's saying. Now Shizune's the one that has to deal with her hands being full, but she seems to take it in her stride. Sal's got this look of on his face. It's so arrogant. Okay, I'll only reel in the big ones too from now on. What's she saying? Akira just sighs after I interpret for her. No, I don't like that only. You know, a fish is a fish, and you take what you can get. That's true. Unfortunately, Shizune can't hear her, and Lily doesn't seem to be paying much attention now. Lily's taking to fishing easily. It is a very relaxed activity after all. It isn't long before they both catch a fish, and surprisingly, Lily is just as interested in which is the bigger of the two as Shizune is. As the hours pass, it seems like they're even starting to have fun. Well, that's a change. We may even get a smile out of Lily today. At the end of the day, we have several good sized fish between us. Even Hideaki and Misha managed to catch one. No one brings up that we were competing to see who could catch more. I don't think it matters to anyone anymore. Good. Shizune and Misha are talking between themselves some distance away, and Lily and Hideaki are doing the same. I decide to take advantage of the quiet moment to talk with Akira. Lily and Shizune got on well today. Nothing really expected of them, seeing how they act towards each other in school. Shizune gives an amused snort. It looks like she doesn't take their feuding as seriously as I do. They've got their reasons. Lily and I are going away for a while tomorrow, so we thought we'd just pop by. In the end, I'm glad we did. After a brief silence, she stretches loudly and then claps her hands to get everyone's attention. Well, that looks like enough to feed everyone. We should be getting back. Lily nods, but then hesitates. Even with her face clouding a bit, she still looks to be in a better mood than this morning. Akira really seems to know how to handle her, and diffuse her antipathy towards Shizune pretty well. And look, she's even got a slight smile on her face. We did well today. We all did well. Round of applause for everyone. Thank you. Today's catch looks delicious. I kinda wish I had some soy sauce so I could just eat it now. We are not having sushi. I thought you wanted me to cook it. I don't think eating it raw would be okay. Despite Akira's protest or joking as I can't tell which, we decide to wait at least cook the fish before eating it. It's already become pretty late while we were out, and by the time we arrive back at Shizune's house, it's a good time for dinner. Oh, okay. Dum 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 dum. Katawa Shoujo. Dum 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 dum. Oh, this is a double bed. Does that mean we slept? Who is this? Who are these two? Who is that? Is it Shizune's parents? No, they're white. They're not Asian at all. I don't even... Who are they? I swear that's just like the stock photo photo they put in photo frames and they just haven't changed it. Some of my pills spilled out all over the bottom of my bag, which I didn't realise until minutes before I was set to go to bed last night. I spent quite a bit of time scraping them out of my luggage. By the time I get up, I'm already starting the day with a migraine from a combination of trouble falling asleep and waking up late. Oh, go away, Hideaki, I don't want to see you. When I step into the living room, Hideaki is there finishing up his breakfast. His fork raised midway to his mouth, he seems unsure whether he should continue eating or greet me. Maybe I should back out of the room. Well, that wouldn't be awkward. Good morning. 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 What do you think we should have for breakfast? We? Aren't you eating breakfast right now? Yes, everyone else ate already. Despite that, he repeats his question again. He's just trying to be nice. It's an odd way to show it, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And I'm feeling pretty hungry. I try to make some conversation with him while I'm getting my breakfast to fill in the silence. That fishing trip yesterday was fun. Do the Hakamichis and Sataos often get together like that? Not really. See, I don't, really. There's a brief pause before Hideaki deigns to fill me in a little more. Family issues. Our fathers and brothers and do not like each other. Hearing that gives me plenty to think about. It puts the way Shizune and Lily deal with each other into context, and it makes me even more wary of getting involved. Family issues can be troublesome. Indeed. Hideaki simply nods as I sit at the table with my breakfast. I wish he were a little easier to converse with. You're not exactly the easiest to converse with either, Hisao. While I'm eating, I notice that the house seems oddly quiet for a place with Misha in it. If Shizune and Misha ate breakfast already, it can't be because they're asleep. I asked Hideaki where they are. Shizune and Misha left to run some errands for our dad. The local business people love dealing with Misha, so he's insisted. Well, she's got a nice and cheerful personality. I can see why they would. Maybe it's just because of her ever so large chest. Business people are a little bit perverted, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just perverted. Yeah, that's definitely it. Maybe you should start taking lessons from her. You could increase your business connections. Are you serious? He sounds serious. I don't know what kind of business connections a little kid would need. Maybe he wants to have the best bake sales fundraiser ever. It's a shame I'll eventually have to leave here and won't be around to see whatever he is planning. I wonder what kind of person Shizune's dad is again, other than relatively outdoorsy. What I know so far is that he asks his business partners and friends of his daughters to do favours for him. I'm assuming he's extremely shy or extremely lazy. Maybe it's a rude call to make so early, but it would certainly explain a large chunk of Shizune's personality. Do you want to go anywhere? Not really. Why, do you? I thought there might be somewhere you would want to go. You don't want to see some sightseeing or eat at a specific restaurant? I don't know, I've never been here before. See. I was just about to ask him what Shizune was like when she was younger, but he's managed to sidetrack me with just one question. This appears to be as awkward as a conversation is for him as it is for me. You're sure eager to please today. Why are you being so nice? Are you showing your secret nice side that your sister is now that your sister isn't around? You're sort of right. Shizune wanted me to keep you company today. I don't want to trouble him and try to make him see that, but Hideaki is as stubborn as his sister, and feels as if this is his duty. He also seems to be earnestly trying to be nice. Quickly I start to realise that Hideaki's idea of fun is fishing, collecting cameras and making esoteric puns. I don't know. Fishing is fun, but it's something I would rather do than discuss. The same goes for cameras. I'd rather handle them than collect them. This is something Hideaki picks up on himself. Are you bored? I'm not bored at all. I almost yawn the words so Hideaki ignores them entirely. I'm not bored at all. No, not bored. said to be entertaining, and I think I don't know how to do that. I am entertained. You don't sound entertained. Oh, God. I am! Jesus, man. Why do you yell? I hope you do not yell so much around Shizune. It's hard to tell if he's joking. Either way, I'm a bit surprised. I try to play it off and change the subject. Do you just collect cameras, or are you into photography too? Not really. If I did, there would be more photos in this house than there currently. What is there to take a picture of? I don't know. Birds? Architecture? One of those restaurants you were talking about? I thought the city had tons of cool stuff. How can you live in a place with so much to do and do nothing? I thought you didn't know that there was what there was to do here. Oh man, this kid is just... Suddenly you have many ideas and are an authority on how interesting it is. You're like our board of tourism. Do you want to go watch birds or buildings? Okay. No need to get so mad. I'm not mad. I just think that if you feel that strongly about it, then we should go to an amusement park. Why? So that you can be amused. It will be amusing. Or fun. Will he have the same flat, unfun expression on his face while we're riding roller coasters and drop towers? It would sure bring the fun levels down. The thought does not convince me that it's worth the trip. I'll tell you one thing. I have a friend. Yeah, I know, that's surprising in itself. No, I have a friend that doesn't very often, well, let's just say he's not exactly the social kind of person. And one night we decided to take him out to the clubs, the nightclubs. You know, me and my friend, we're quite regulars, let me say. I go out every Saturday night, or try to go out every Saturday night. And we took him out, he'd had a few drinks, so he was kind of tipsy. Same with us, we were completely shit-faced like every other Saturday night. And so we're in the nightclub, dancing away, and little did I know, as I turn around, I see him just standing in the corner. No shit, just standing in the corner with his arms folded, just blankly staring into nothingness across the room. That was all he did the entire night. Well, after about half an hour he eventually got bored and just walked out of the club. But seriously, how can you do that in a nightclub? There's freaking strobes and people having epileptic seizures all over the floor and very, very, very loud bass music all around you the entire time, and all he was doing was just standing in one corner with his hands crossed. I think he was part of the unenthusiastic team of Lily. Yep, definitely. I don't know, it's always sounded to me like going to an amusement park meant you spend more time waiting in lines than actually doing stuff. You'd have to go earlier than this just to skip the lines. Have you ever been to one? No, but it seems like that is what it's like. Fine, what about a regular park? There is one nearby that Shizune likes going to. Maybe she'll be there and I can unload you onto What do you mean unload? I'm not luggage. You don't want to go to an amusement park? I don't know what to do. He looks as though I've hurt his feelings by refusing to go with him. I am already rationalizing my decision. I don't like waiting in lines. It would be too much like a date. I'd rather go with Shizune. It would be too tiring. It's nothing personal. I just kind of wanted Shizune to show me around town instead. And I don't think that the fact that my condition, going to an amusement park, would be such a hot idea. No, I don't think it would be either. The park is close enough that their property could almost be considered an extension of it. Both it and Shizune's backyard look about the same, except that the park has benches and more people. That said, it's quite nice. There are even people out walking their dogs and children, flying kites that can be seen lazily drifting back and forth over trees in the distance. I could sit here in a relaxing and scenic place like this forever. Can we talk to someone else, please? I'd rather not talk to Hideaki the whole day. Hideaki, on the other hand, looks like he's extremely bored. I want to poke him to see if he's still alive, but would he react either way? Are you bored? No. Are you going to jog or play frisbee with the dogs like everyone else? Is that what people do in parks? Do you have a dog for me to play frisbee with, or do you want me to be the dog catching the frisbee? Well, you go to parks to get back to nature and enjoy the atmosphere. That's why you jog in the park instead of just on the sidewalk, or something. You can jog anywhere. I can't believe I am having this conversation. How can you not know this? You shouldn't have brought that up. It's too weird. Haven't you ever heard of children should be seen, not heard? Yes. I lied. I'm bored. Would you like to play a game? Thank God, the truth comes out. I groan audibly enough to hope that he understands I don't want to. He doesn't care. In fact, he's already toying with a deck of playing cards. Pick a card, any card. Why are you upset? That is why we are here. I thought we were here to look for Shizune. Exactly. That is why we should play a game. It's a Shizune trap. You can trap anything. Including people. If we compete against each other in the spirit of competition and in sportsmanly manner, she will be drawn here to challenge the winner like a shark. Then I will defeat her like a safari hunter, then take a photo of the award ceremony. Sharks do not go around challenging people to games of chance like dojo breakers. When did you bring that camera? Anyway, no. I get enough games hanging out with your sister. No, come on. It will be fun. We can play chess. Please, no. Besides, playing chess in the park is something old people do. Like fishing. You're going to get old too fast if you keep doing all this old man stuff. Exactly. You're going to have grey hairs instead of green. Hideaki freezes like I've suddenly started speaking a foreign language. Maybe I've offended him again. Maybe he's secretly 50 years old and has just aged incredibly well. Him being Shizune's brother could be a cover story. Maybe it's the curious case of Benjamin Button. What about checkers or Go? What's Go? Or even backgammon is fine, even though I don't like it. If board games aren't your thing, we can play card games, anything other than 7-card, because it is for wimps. Are you afraid that you will lose? If you can beat me, I'll give you candy. I'll give you candy. Hideaki, you are just like Shizune. I'm starting to think that this is all pretense to play games. No, that is not true. You are. I bet that competitive streak is genetic. I'll sell you to science. No one can own a human being. How about I teach you some sign language instead? When Shizune asked me if I wanted to come here, we talked a little and it seemed like you and your dad don't use sign language. I'm just guessing, but if you don't, I could teach you some. I'm not a master at it though. I think it might be good for you to move your arms more anyway. He barely moves his arms. Most of the time they just hang limply at his sides. How unnerving. Yeah, no wonder he's got such skinny arms, honestly. It's been bothering me that Shizune's entire family apparently doesn't know how to sign. I wonder what she did before she met Misha. Did they just hire translators for her? Did she write out everything on pads she carries around? I swear her mother must at least know sign language, or someone must know some sort of sign language. Either that or her parents are extremely lazy. The second is the most likely, or she could type it out on her phone. That would explain why she dislikes using the pad so much. Sad as it is, I can sort of see why Hideaki or her dad might not have bothered to learn sign language. It probably was too much of a hassle at the time. It's very easy to think that. From what I've seen so far though, neither of them hold it against each other or are too badly affected by it. It could be that I'm overthinking the situation. Come on, well, to be honest, I'm still learning sign language myself. I brought all my books along with me so I can keep up, you know. Still, I can at least teach you the alphabet. It's pretty simple. This is kite. I feel really corny right now, and even more so when Hideaki stares back at me blankly as if the entire concept of learning is alien to him. Shizune likes flying kites here as well. This is his attempt to salvage the conversation, and I'm happy to oblige. Fishing and now kites too? Shizune really likes all these relaxing hobbies? What the? Whoa! Hideaki freezes as Misha appears behind him and puts her hands over his eyes. Jesus, Misha is huge here. Or he's just tiny. Hi, guess who? He seemed to finally be loosening up too. Hi, Misha, is Shizune with you? Chan, no spoilers, don't spoil it, don't ruin the surprise, okay? Misha, Bingo! That's right, but it was too easy somehow. I don't know what she means by somehow. Too many people can tell it's me. I want to surprise someone. I thought for sure that Hideaki would be fooled. Why weren't you? You're the only person who does that. You and kidnappers. I don't think kidnappers stand behind you, put their hands over your eyes and go, "Get so! I'm a kidnapper!" Now come with me. Really? Wah! Why do you laugh? Oh, don't be mean to Mish. Are you giving Hisao trouble? I thought you would take him somewhere more exciting than the park. It isn't even that far from home. You are so lazy. Oh, he's gonna get in the shit now. Hideaki, are you giving Hichan trouble? You should have taken him somewhere more exciting. The park is too close to home. Hichan says you're lazy. He wanted to come here. Why are you so argumentative? I have to keep my little brother in line. What is she saying? You must be kept in line. Really? They're ready to go at each other's throats this quickly. On one hand, I've heard that siblings fighting so much isn't uncommon, and the fact that they fight at all proves that there has to be some level of communication going on, so it's nice that they get along. And we're back at the house. That outing didn't last long. They argue all the way back home. Misha translate for Shizune and I for Hideaki. So it looks more like we're the ones arguing instead, except not really. Nobody could listen to Misha and believe that. The day got entertaining in the end, at least. Doom doom doom. Yeah. And I'm gonna stop it there. I hope you guys enjoyed these parts, and as soon as I open my eyes, I shall save. And yeah, I'll see you guys next part. Bye.